That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after. Yeah, you're right. We have a way to open this door. Oh, okay, I still have to talk to her. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room?
Yeah.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the mastermind. I would never part with it. Ah. It can open any door in the school, right? That's right. Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey Kyoko, we can use that key of yours to open this door, right? Let's find out. Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... click! Yes, it opened!
Yeah.
Now we can get out of here. Let's go. Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit. Finally, we were finally free. But there wasn't even time to think about to take a breath of relief. Hello, welcome back. Even though you weren't here to take your punishment, I will revert you back to regular size. Hello? He's speaking? Leonard, can you say something?
I'm here. I can hear you. You're all fine. No worries.
You can hear her?
I can hear. I cannot hear her.
Oh, okay.
No, I was muted.
Now I
I
can
was
hear.
muted.
Oh, okay.
Because your icon was like lighting up the entire time.
Yeah. Because the real fight had just begun. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. Deadly
Ultimate
life.
hunger.
That's so
I'm gonna
out of
eat a snack.
ultimate.
Did you notice that we went straight into deadly life, by the way? No daily life? After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up, like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder, intent on reaching the surface. I looked up Kyoko's panties. The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Don't lose your footing. If you sleep, I won't be able to catch you.
No, falls asleep. Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So, how long have you been doing detective work?
How long? Ever since I can remember. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
Quite the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? How come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Because we take pride in it.
Pride?
A detective is neither light nor shadow. We represent neither justice nor evil. That is how we can uncover the absolute truth. We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. which is why we've made a conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort?
そうね。
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely original. But it's our family's
Oh.
creed?
Mm-hmm.
Creed? Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
And we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains it. Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
Bro, that's like 4chan.
でも
Yeah, pretty much.
And yet, I gave up some of that pride.
私は
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I didn't know, and it was something a true kitty kitty detective wouldn't do. Never do.
Breed. But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's so much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
Reconnect? I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You'd have had so much to talk about.
違うわ。
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
だけど
There is something I want to say to him, though.
What?
私は
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face.
What is it?
それは
I want to sever all ties with him. Why is this stair so long, bro? Like, can we go up faster?
Sever?
The last time I saw him,
I'm sorry that they don't have an elevator in the garbage chute. I was still very...
I was still very young. So, I don't remember myself, but apparently, he was extremely intelligent. He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented. He had a promising future.
だけど
But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away.
Do you think her bubbles, a speech bubble is put over there so it censors her ass, kinda?
Fuck. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument. And young as I was, he left me behind.
Why was I ignored like that? Am I Yasuhiro all of a sudden? I'm sure there was a reason for that. I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
そう
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. If I'd gone with him, I would have never had the chance to become a detective.
I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell.
Don't worry, we can tell, bro. We can see it.
I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
私は
I don't blame him, you know? He had his own life to live.
だけど
That's what anyone... Whoa. I can't believe you just did that. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. There's one thing. One thing that I can never forgive.
Really?
それは
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
でも
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different. They only saw me as the little girl that was abandoned by her father. That's how they see me even to this day.
私は
His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow.
そう
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever.
I just like to think that they're like going up the ladder to and she's like talking all this.
I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family, to just cut him out like that?
違うわ
Our only connection is through blood, nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Did I skip once?
ね
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. I had not noticed, but Kyoko had fallen from the ladder a long time ago. Looks like this is it.
ええ
On the other side. Oh,
Okay, Brad. On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
hey, I've been voicing her for like 30 hours. I'm sorry that when I see her name, I kind of jump into it. We're back.
そうよ
Remember that hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain that's where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble.
Well, here goes nothing. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the hatch. The hatch opened with ease, and so she was standing there like a blockhead. Looks like we're back.
ふう
But I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of here. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy. Kyoko, thank you. I would have never gotten out of there without you.
Nothing's necessary. I was just returning a favor.
So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might...
ね
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
じゃあ
Then let's just get a concrete answer.
Huh?
つまり
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's...
でも
If you try to hide, it's only a matter of time till we're found out. And it's not like we can run away.
As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry. What you think is going to happen isn't.
だって
Because the mastermind is the one that's... Huh?
Ensnared.
Huh?
Ensnared.
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 Ensnared. Ensnared.
Their mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
それは
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukura's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
そう
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help with our negotiations.
I'm still a little, no, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
え
Monokuma should be in the gym.
え、行きましょうか。
Let's get going.
That's so slow. Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much, but Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he would react. Are we really gonna be okay? You're supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you out?
何？
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, the alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko.
Do whatever you feel you have to.
What?
でも、
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
もし、
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose? You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
だって、
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
つまり、
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
でも、
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. There was also the trial weren't all where you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
そう、
And in response to that unexpected development,
そうよ。
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
だけど、
But then, there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter ego.
That is me speaking, but Kyoko decided to
Yeah,
speak at the
sorry,
same
I
time as
forgot
me.
to.
You're fine, you're fine.
I messed up.
It's okay.
God.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
そうなんでしょ？
No, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
いいわね。
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto? Yeah! And you can prove this, right?
そう、
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that. What is this? A comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
別にいいじゃない。
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some.
Damn, you really wanted time, huh?
No matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk Like some kind of famous detective type?
だって
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have fear for his life, fear another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you love so... you so love to inspire.
Alter Kyoko.
でも
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
え
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
えね
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
えそうよ
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you kill Makoto. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
いいわね
Despair can never kill hope.
ね
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
Then it's time to show us your underwear.
そうするべきよ
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
そうね
To do Makuro's trial over again. All this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure it's a fair trial.
そこで最後の勝負をしましょう希望と絶
It's
望
time for one last showdown,
最後の勝負よ
one final battle between hope and despair.
ね
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
A fair trial. One last showdown? In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Barry? Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes. Now, what
Keep
you
your fucking
suggested
puns. Get out.
might be possible. It could certainly make for one honey of a climax.
つまり
Does that mean you accept?
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would only cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm free bear to agree with your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory? Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this. But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end. So this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right, every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that, then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
そうね
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school, then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will he show me?
We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
いいわね
Well, we've uncovered every last truth. How will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how this all turned out.
ね
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
どうかしたくま
I remember that for sure. So what?
ね
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations, and having a trial for Makuro is no exception to that. Huh? Makuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Makuro... It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but... Okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden? I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would ya? Why so mad?
He seems emotionally unstable.
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. I just... You're really gonna let me go? I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
ね
Come on, Makoto, let's go.
Okay.
Dude needs a therapist, fuck's sake.
Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym.
I have to do some sideline jokes. I've got no lines, bro.
Well, I mean, your only surviving character is Hiro.
Yeah.
And I don't think you want a high-pitched Monokuma, so...
No, Len should totally be Aoi. I think it would be very fitting.
Sure.
And awesome.
Why though? No.
He was already struggling during Toko, so...
I was very struggling.
I mean...
Just do it deep.
Yeah, just be Hina, fuck. I could
be
hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected.
Mm.
Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of
だ
you.
けど
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the Mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
それが
I had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
だって
It's all because of that one moment that the Mastermind laid down their guard, like I said.
So when was it that the Mastermind let their guard down?
それが
I wasn't there to hear it myself. But do you remember what the Mastermind said? They said that they had
Hijacked.
hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that. Cue flashback. Oh, okay, never mind.
And what do you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
そうよ
I don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off,
だけど
and yet somehow the Mastermind was able to do it.
つまり
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
それは
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other.
Second?
1.
Don't fall. They wanted to show the world?
どうやら
The mastermind has been buried.
Adamant?
Adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
つまり
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
そう
To prove a point, most likely.
Prove a point.
ね
Oh, wait.
Because their
one
world
second.
has a name.
そう
I'm getting a call.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair. The mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope. But that's ridiculous.
そうね
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. Devise? Huh? Devise? Devise? Huh?
Devise, yes.
A group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But if that really is the only reason for making the rest of us suffer,
苗木くん
I know how angry it must make you, and yet...
oh yeah, so hungry.
Angry? Did I say hungry?
Yeah.
I'm hungry, I'm sorry. That same motivation is what led the mastermind, revealing their weakness.
Why?
つまり
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world.
Get something to eat.
The mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored the rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
少なくとも
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
そうよ
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they can't lay a finger on me.
そう
So instead, they tried to use a class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer. That made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
そうね
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
To prove that the world... To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
つまり
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
You're eating?
No. Oh,
けど
Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up.
still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't
Bruce
have the-
swallowed in the middle of that.
I'm sorry, I've been doing this for 10 hours. I didn't have the slightest clue.
違うの
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning, essentially. I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least. I won the bet.
She
I
let
bit
out
my
a quick
tongue.
sigh. Huh?
I bit my tongue.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion. Persuasion. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. What did you say?
Sure. Plus,
Plus. Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy.
yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
だけど
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. You have to win this time,
そう
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it will cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
ね
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Work together with everyone?
でも
Is that really possible?
Huh?
とにかく
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
行きましょうか
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Okay.
Okay. And once again, I wander through Hope's Peak Academy. Now it's time to roll for gacha! Let's just use all our coins and see what ultra item we get! I probably want to have another chance to do this, so I'll do it here. Because it will be fun. 99 is the max! I got it! Oh, that's cool! Air bunnies! Oh. And... What?
Oh.
Lucky!
I thought it exploded and went away.
I got... what was that?
Can you put 67 coins?
Oh my god, what is with you?
No.
Please. That would make me very happy. And I think it would be
Why, though?
awesome. No, not do it. Just... Thank you.
Wow, you got ramen.
Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Anyways.
How dare you say that about ramen? Sacrilege.
You really,
I'm hungry.
you really are desperate for speaking lines, huh?
Yeah.
Just saying whatever random shit it is right now.
Let him talk. He's going to talk as Asahina, right?
Do you guys
That's
think
fine.
they're gonna be in the shower or in the dining hall?
What's Asahina again?
Big
The black girl.
It's not really. Okay, she's tanned.
Well, tan.
Donut girl. Why am I speaking
Yeah.
for her? I can't do her voice.
No, just do it like low.
And suddenly we were greeted with.
Did you say skibidi?
You again? No, it said. Skrag. So I went. What was that? Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
Accent something.
Imagine if he said 67 right there.
What is wrong with you? Why?
でも
The moon is dead. Let it rest. It was
No,
never
it's
good to
not.
begin with.
No, it's not. That's why I like it, because it sucks. I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of frustration. There you go, that's Asahina. Go, ah.
苗木だよね
Is that Makoto?
みんな
You guys!
やっぱり苗木だ
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto!
あら生きてたの
Huh? You survived?
まったく
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
念のために聞いとくけど
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Kill this guy.
No. He's got my lines. I don't wanna.
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
なんだ
Wait, what's that smell?
なんだこりゃ
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Get away! Shoo! Shoo!
And in a flash, my tears dried up. Here, let's give Len some speaking lines.
おう
Makoto, what was it like hanging out in the spirit world?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
だべ
Did you get to talk to her?
Who?
うん
Miss Cleo.
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Let's give Len some speaking lines. So what have you guys been up to while I was gone?
うん
Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
隠し
No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we find new clues?
Ugh, you stink. Are you rotten?
すぐに決まってるわ
Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while.
This smell is so smelly. What the fuck, bro? Super smelly.
Go ahead. I want to hear that.
Even worse than me. Way worse than me. I win.
She seems
Okay.
happy for some reason.
Who gets horny over stinky smell?
Go.
Pardon the fuck me?
I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. You realize why it is you escaped your... Yeah? You realize why it is you escaped execution. It was alter ego. He saved my life.
そう
Not too many people can say they had their life saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
苗木くん
No time. Wait. There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
なんだ
Explain? Explain what?
うん
Oh,
Plan.
it's me. But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
そうね
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
つま
We're going. Oh,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
ああだってな
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
no, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
違うわ
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course, it's not me. Or any of you.
はあ
Then, who is it?
なるほどな
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
え
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
そうよ
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap. Why are these complicated words?
Contrived.
Contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
だけど
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
なんだと
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
でも
But executing Makoto, who has... Oh, I can't fucking read.
Who wasn't?
Who was in the black in... is a clear violation of the school regulations.
The first word is the.
Okay. The rules say that only the blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules.
What, only the one who did blackface? Damn.
Len, don't say that. What the fuck?
Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And the mastermind agreed? Does it mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
そう
Very observant of you.
当然だ
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
ひねえぞ
Hey, I'm totally in the dog here!
For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later.
So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
それってさ
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
でも
But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
とにかく
You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Everyone?
バカなのよ
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
I meanwhile want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
とにかく
Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
面白い
In other words, one decides the final battle. You know, the fact that I'm eating as Byakuya maybe is the reason why he's fat in the second game. A rather interesting development, I would say. You were thinking of that too?
Yes.
But figuring out who the mastermind is and how... You skip. And how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mysteries... It's a pretty tall friggin' order.
Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
私は
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
ええ
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that that little hint of it.
Hint? It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but... Okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... The skilling game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
なるほどな。
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
つまり
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
つまりだ。
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. In Mukuro, and you get 16.
あ
So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
そう
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us? You can't be serious.
Wait! We can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they would have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
それは
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
でも
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
そうじゃねえのか
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand.
And maybe I really need a pee. 1 second.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but but the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want, solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Boo-hoo-hoo! Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay? How very magnanimous of... Oh wait, actually I want her to come back so she has to say that word. And then we waited for Yam to come back. And then we waited her to come back. Hi! Are you done peeing? Wash your hands.
In the toilet? Did you fall
No.
down?
Don't fall in the toilet. Purple. 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 Purple.
Purple.
Purple. Purple. Purple. Purple. Purple. Actually, this gives me enough time to look into my DMs, because I've been ignoring people all day.
I wonder why. I mean, we're 10 hours in. 10 hours of Danganronpa, and I regret nothing, chat! I regret nothing!
Okay, calm down.
Except for my voice, maybe. Bro's getting freaky. I need you to send me the clip of the smelly part later. Thank you very much. You mean where there was a very loud and audible gulp from you?
I mean, it'll be on YouTube for everyone to see whenever they want.
Yay.
I wouldn't even be surprised if that's the most replayed part on the video. Why am I talking like this? What's happening?
I have no
What is
idea.
going on?
Like, all day voice acting. We don't have a personality, bro. And we don't have one anymore. We're just mix different characters at this point.
Hello. I could talk with his voice. For the rest of the stream, whenever I'm not reading.
Whenever you're not reading, right?
Whenever I'm not reading a line. Silly.
I could also talk the entire time like this.
I
like anime.
You know, I don't know
I can't do that.
I don't know what kind of demographic you're trying to attract, but even in my eyes, you're still beautiful, and
How the fuck do I say magnanimous?
just like
Okay.
that. I mean, just like that.
Oh,
It's just like that.
how very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
Good job. You did it beautifully.
まあいいだろう
The
If you
time
would have
for
taken
talk
like a
is
few
done.
minutes more, I reckon I would have started flirting. Why did you do that?
I was watching.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
戸上の名
At
に
this
かけ
point,
て
I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
じゃあな
Well then. After making this final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. I'm gonna ban you.
Wait, the stream lagged for me. That's why I couldn't time it.
You really are adorable with all your quirky behavior.
He didn't take me with him.
おいおい
Do you blame him?
Yes. Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee.
So empty cup.
You're totally useless. So bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
That's right.
Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
だべ
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
What would this guy even hope to accomplish otherwise?
I don't know. Honestly, I would expect him to trip over a broom and then die from that. Wait, how come? Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
We're gonna be all be checking the new rooms, and he's gonna be doing a tarot reading in his room.
Probably.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves?
What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
でも
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know?
だって
But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. Except for eating donuts. I just
That's not
depend on Sakura and everyone else. Well, of course it's useful. If no one else eats it, they can't get donut sick.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. That makes no sense, Life.
I know. Makoto! Nah, that's really nice of you to say.
でも
But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
よし
True.
So,
Why didn't
I
she
figure-
die?
At least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here.
I like Hina. I don't
I'm
understand why
gonna
you don't
go
like
off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. I'll keep in the high
Hina
voice.
was
I'm
in
fucking
surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
Okay.
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can still work together.
それは
That goes for all of us.
What? Blah, 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 blah. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work
Wait.
together in the end. You know what you did. I should just see it as splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Wow, I
Oh,
rhymed!
it's so hateful.
Can we snap fingers? I should just see it as a never mind. Act scene 2. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
You
These
couldn't
rhymes
sound
are
like
pretty
Michael
tight.
Jackson.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
そう
Morikuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
苗木くん
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So, that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Bash the gate. Right. Oh, guess I'll start by taking another look at Mokuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days on. Once we find out who killed Mokuro Kusawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorm where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. You gotta give me a list of chores. Let's check the kitchen first. Aha! Sayaka's knife was never returned to the kitchen. That means it could still be used right now. Wait, you can actually interact with it? Not surprisingly, one of the knives is still missing. It all began then with Sayaka's case. No, not more coin. Alright, okay, actually, let's go. Let's explore. Let's reveal the secrets of Hope's Peak Academy. And reveal the true mastermind identity. Len, do you have any idea who the true mastermind identity is yet? Or
No.
you want me to tell you?
No.
Okay.
I've been
Gate's
staying
open.
awake the entire time just for you to spoil me.
We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. I just gotta tell you something. Since the beginning, you guessed it right. Which means I have to do it. This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. So like, is that just a void over there? Like, what is going on here? The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Okay. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. What was the point of coming here? For a coin? For a monocoin? Let's go to the girls' bathroom. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can bring myself to go in. What the what if the mastermind's identity is in there, Makoto? There's fish living here? There's nothing to search here, right? Wow, this second floor really is full of giraffe? This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Bro, there's so many lockers to check though. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Okay. I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Oh, wait, do I only have to check the good looking one? I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, rattle. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open these up. So, does that mean... Wait, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. I wonder if I can open this locker. Rattle, rattle, no block, okay. Yeah, I see where the... Yep, okay. So it's gonna be the same thing for a while, right? Okay, I'll come back when I guess I have a key card or something. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has more of a adult atmosphere.
So,
Oh! What the fuck?
is the headmaster's private room.
Kyoko.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
Huh? A regret? Alcohol! Oh, never mind. I guess I'm going to the desk first. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Okay. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Hey, there's a door! Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something?
それは
There's a gap. Oh,
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
a breeze?
え
There's likely an open
Sorry.
space. Oh,
My controller was about
On the
to
other
fall and
side
I
of this
pressed the A
wall.
button. Open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
You know how to open it. Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
ええ
Wait,
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
でも
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is that it's probably made up of letters or numbers. You can't really go on from there.
you're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
そうね
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 10 hours, okay?
I looked through all this paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to. Nothing that might have been his password.
This is the part where it's revealed that Kyoko is the password.
When I think of how much time I wasted in this...
There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
どうやら
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left from it.
Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
だけど
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
つまり
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
でも
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's best he could do as a complete career failure.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
That's a good... Finally, a clue!
What do you want from me?
That was a big break between those two.
Oh, I have to go again.
Are you gonna be back?
Bye-bye!
Are you gonna be back?
Maybe. We'll see. Bye-bye!
So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can figure out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password? Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
さあ
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Oh, okay. Second. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
ね
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself to turn to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirikiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Beep. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
どうして
Why? Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. The present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. Duh. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we cannot open it. Okay,
大輝くん
be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
どうやら
If it is what I think it is, at the very least it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
とにかく
Just don't scream, or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that will make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by a heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Gwa! Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
なるほどね
Just a lie.
Just as I thought. What? Kyoko said, just as I thought. I have to find out what she meant by that. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human
違うの
bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
そう
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that, Sim?
それが
Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
それま
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong, which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirikiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
本当に
Well, this is annoying. And yet, to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
どうして
Why, what? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
ね
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
えそう
Just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
もし
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
ね
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you
え
sure?
だって
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay, then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I open all the desk drawers and look inside. I rummage through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
つまり
Handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what it was. I think you're probably
どうや
right.
ら
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko,
私は
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I... Oh. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
ね
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you for a favor? A favor? What is it?
えそれは
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
ね
could you leave?
えそう
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry, I'm fine. I just wanted to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, that's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the fact of what happened. What I went through.
私は
That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm
と
sorry.
にかく
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt that Mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. 15 of us met in the mail hall. Add Mukuru to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuru. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no punishment. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Alright, we can probably use this new handbook on the locker room. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader. There must be how to go. After all, it's pretty similar. You have to use your edit. Does that mean, well, let's just give it a try. Took out my handbook and then psst, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner, which can... Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... Beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Looks like the locker opened. Now let's see what we got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. Huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. This thing is practically empty. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose is it. There's some writing inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation of our new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if it just belonged to Kyoko, what was it doing in his locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. This so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, like the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Oh wait, that's the one I just opened. Nope, don't say anything that could be a clue. Don't say anything that could be a clue. Okay, I think as far as clues go, that was it. Oh, no, never mind. Can't imagine. Okay. What am I missing? Doesn't matter plate, there's no way to get it open. Looks like this locker's already broken. Oh. Pretty sure I tried this locker already. Oh. Did I maybe not check everything in what supposedly locked Hero's locker? Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right?
I doubt it.
That it's a coincidence?
No, I doubt that is a coincidence. It's like totally hero shit.
Yeah, I mean, the other one had Kyoko, so.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, but the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have ever had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Okay, that's what I was missing. But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Okay, so that should be it for the second floor dorms. Finally, it's been already like half an hour here. Oh wait, I'm just gonna teleport to places. I can't be bothered anymore. How do I... Menu? There we go. Map. Let's start from the top. So we'll go to the 5th floor. And... Oh wait, it even marks where I gotta go. Oh, okay. I didn't know they were so kind. Imagine if I knew that from the beginning. Well, here I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There are icicles hanging on from the monitor. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's some kind of... Oh, okay. Should probably take a closer look around. Huh? Closer look around where? Kind of a machine. The ones on the left. The right-hand lights are off. This is one of those fridges they put dead bodies in. I've seen them on crime shows and stuff. Does that mean everyone who died is... You're all in this little room? Okay. I don't think I'm done here. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as Daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Is this the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems pretty clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is... I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who died. How is Mundo in there? Wasn't he turning into butter? And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. There's a stack of cards. Okay. Alright. Next area. Wait, I probably do have to come here, don't I? No, wait. There's more in the biolab? Could I be missing in the biolab? Well, I know I want to be thorough. Say I would come back later, but I'd just rather be thorough now. Okay, let's see. This is one of those fridges they put dead bodies in. I've seen it on crime shows and stuff. Does that mean who died is they're all in this little room? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. There are icicles hanging from the monitor. surprised the surveillance camera can work with how cold it is in here. Okay, well, it's letting me leave, so I'm gonna assume I don't need anything else from here right now. Let's go to the Monokuma door. Oh, there you go.
Ah, Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
でも
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it,
だって
cause it might explode, right? And that'd really suck, so you open it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
Pretty sure she did.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Ah, wait, let me take cover first, I wanna get exploded.
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead. Thumbs up.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was,
Wow, this place is totally sci-fi.
yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So, I'm sure you can guess what this room was for.
I guess control Monokuma.
There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, kinda looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean...
よし
Alright, let's start poking at it, or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Hold on, you can't just... or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Explodes in the distance. Huh? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but... I think it was that one, the button that says Data Center.
Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we're just in. That's where the strange noise comes from. I'll probably better go check it out.
Yes, please. I'm kinda scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey! Grah, grah, give me all your donuts! Is that you, Hina?
あれあれ
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
はにゃはにゃ
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
マジマジ
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
水って
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, don't push it.
残念
Oh man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside.
She totally was about to push it.
What? Oh,
Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind had been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words, maybe the Mastermind can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right. But if... Oh,
But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... Oh my god. Then the Mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right?
What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up a trap or something?
I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true.
So, like... You wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going?
Yeah. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry and up and get out of here.
The Mastermind is in that hatch.
Probably.
As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
Ah, the door! It just locked on its own!
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is not restricted. Monokuma?
Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you like.
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just stopped showing up. And then that room... Oh, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Correctamundo.
But that doesn't make any sense! We are just in there, we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way. The hatch on the floor?
Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it. Of course, that hatch can be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace.
He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The Mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the room, that proves it for sure.
Then, when I said we should leave...
Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make sure the most of the time we have left.
You're right.
If there's... Oh,
If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you've got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Flynn took off at a full sprint, and I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Okay, so now let's go check the headmaster room. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Huh, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Oi.
Hey, Makoto, are
ありえん
you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? When we get out of here, remember this moment. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry? It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
つまり
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room?
なるほどな
That's right. It also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in here along with hers,
つまりだ
there can be no doubt Mukuro was just a student here at the Hope Speak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get in, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. First page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
つまり
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report, but together by the headmaster himself.
面
I
白
don't
い
know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was off listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any sign of battle, wounds, or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I wanted to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
なんだ
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
まあい
You
い
seem
だ
to
ろ
be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl. Perhaps you've never seen her before? A girl who seemed to be included as part of our class 78? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7" inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body?
黙れ
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean... Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro's? Is that what he's trying to say? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to
決
confirm,
ま
right?
りだ
That's all I was trying to say. What do you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
つまりだ
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't. As you will. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Alright, I guess it's time to investigate the corpse. Let me guess, Yasuhiro is gonna be the one here. Huh? It's gone. Mokoto's body. It's not here? I'm sure there's more around here I need to check. Well, oh, that's why the bio lab has, like, more to check. It's because it's not... It's because we have to check the body there. Maybe the body's inside the tool shed? I'd better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. That tarp played a key role in another case, so... I'd better look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of the tarp. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab? Alright. Okay, I think that this will probably be everything we need to check in the garden. Unless you want to look at the chickens one more time, Len. That's all I really need to check here.
Sure.
Let's say goodbye to the chickens. Thank you for doing a good job. There are still just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. You'd be terrified over that. Jesus Christ, Pluto. You pansy. Wait, is pansy an okay word to say? I'm sorry if it isn't. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There's some kind of weird machine or something built, and on the left, okay, but only some the ones on the left. The right hand lights are off. Okay, so, like... Since Makoto's body disappeared from the garden, could it be in here? I need to check, but I have no idea how to open this thing. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. For eco-friendly, in addition to the gemicide, okay, we've read this before, simply insert the cadaver and the temperature and humidity levels, okay, with our system, anyone can keep a body fresh. Now you can already, seriously steel, and we don't have okay. Some kind of weird machine, it's a long one, so the right hands are, okay, so we still have no idea how to open the fridge. Okay. Alright, I guess to the dojo it is then. If you want to know something cool, you know how the tragedy room, the classroom with all the blood and dead bodies and like the outlines and stuff. So, wait. Later on in the series, we actually do see that event happen, like unfold.
Oh.
Which is kind of cool. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were. What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's... Oh wait, I sneezed as soon as Toko showed up. That's funny. No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd find a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not even one single clue. I figured since this place were related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give it back, my precious time! Calm down, Toko. Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. Ugh. Oh, okay, I guess we're done. Ding dong, bing bong. We didn't even find Hero. This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASAP possible. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, Hero.
Ah, Makoto!
Why'd you act so surprised?
No reason.
You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What did he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Hero, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time?
Hello, welcome. Welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope Speak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster room, and we all look at that file, Mukuro Ikusawa? Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here posed like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this.
Where's Makoto in that picture?
And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. So it's natural for me to be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up these ramblings? Soliloquy? What? soliloquy of yours, Hamlet. You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That would be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. So in the end, all I found at the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that?
I think it's weird that Junko is partially covered up.
Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. I don't know. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Wow, I don't even know where to go. Okay, let me... I know I haven't used this before, but I'm just gonna check the map to see where I gotta go. Okay, so apparently I gotta go to the archive. Makes sense, to meet Byakuya. Oh! Hello, go in. I'll probably try to make you watch the anime with me and Sojin down the line once we finish the Ultra Despair Girls.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, Byakuya! Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
やめろ
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey! Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? Like he purposely trying to avoid me. Oh. Okay, I guess there's more I need to check here. These are a bunch of investigation reports related to different cold cases. But I don't have time to think about this right now. It's a document about the secret council revealing the kind of truth the commoner shouldn't go near. But I don't have time to think of this right now. I have better things to do right now than sort through a bunch of old files. Okay, then why is the map telling me I need to come here? I'll just ignore it for now. Okay, so... Hero is in the garden. Okay. Let's go talk to Toko, because she's in the biolab, and I'm assuming we're gonna be able to interact with the body now. I decided to visit the biolab one more time. The first thing I saw when I got there... Oh. Was her, passed out, again. Toko? Toko, are you okay? No, no. She's not dead, is she? Len?
Alright, I have to voice her.
Yep.
Where is Rory when we need her?
Asleep, apparently.
Yeah!
Oh,
It's cold, but it's super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold.
if you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
なるほどね
What? I was asleep. I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
なんか気になる
Oh,
私が
then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny?
Okay, so why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What do you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned.
She said bazinga.
Bazinga. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
No, it's more like half. That's... What? Okay.
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byaku's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
By himself?
I assume so.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm so total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Toko
The fart
shut
was
off,
me.
her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. The fridge, it's open, but I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out. Oh, she was in the corner the whole time. She faints so easily. Kyoko! It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay? I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah, I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was there, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in here. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge? Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? I should have asked Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not? The only reason he would give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us or to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing. But what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. Okay. Already looked at this instruction manual. You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere. Ah, it's the same one that I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember, that tarp had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. On the left, okay. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9 lights? Biolab's light has been updated. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burn tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury then. Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were however dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
そうかしら
Where does it say they're old?
だって
Huh? All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
違うわ
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give.
ね
They seem to be equating several days old with simply old,
だけど
but that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds would make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got to the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? This game is still way less... This game is way shorter than a Persona game, though. So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's no way they could have had anything to do with it.
じゃあ
But what if Mokuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
少なくとも
Certainly you can't allow it as one of the many possibilities, can you? One of many?
そう
Detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of the possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
ね
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mokuro's profile, it listed her weight and
それ
her
が
height and weight. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then... And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake.
そうね
Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikuzawa.
それで
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
じゃあ
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kinda sad living it out like this?
なぜ
Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once. A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
ね
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
じゃあ
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
何
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad ever even once since you got here? What?
それは
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers you need a handbook or whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook.
なるほどね
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
それで
So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
なんで
What makes you say
だ
that?
って
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine these lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
もしか
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
大義君
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster handbook. That way you can...
それが
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker?
大義君
If you watch this, it will make sense. A DVD? And it says Class 78 Urgent
それ
Interviews?
が
I found it in that hidden room after you
とに
left.
かく
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. Oh. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now. But I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD?
大義君
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble?
つまり
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind.
だけど
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness.
私は
I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
なぜ
So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. So she let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my test complete. Yeah, you're right.
ね
But keep this in mind. There is only one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you
え
mean?
大義君
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
じゃあ
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I'd better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. Alright, I guess now we're going to the AV room. Although, I should probably talk to Hiro while I'm here. Hey, Hiro!
Ah! Makoto!
What's going on with you? Every time I see you, freak out like that.
No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It was like he was avoiding me, like he was afraid of me. Why? Alright, and I guess now I go to the AV room. Unless I find Hina first, which I hope I don't. 'Cause, like, come on, just let me do the trial already. Let's seal the archive. Let's see AV room. Okay. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I'd better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was.
面談を始めようか
Okay then, are you ready to begin? The voice I heard was from the man positioned on the other side of on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter. So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys, it's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in the school? I accept. What? Thank you, and I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word. As if on cue, that's where the video cut off. There was a lot I hadn't understood up until now, but only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I had heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back on the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? What I saw was me. Possibly, undeniably, me. So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'm recording our conversation. Yes, me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But I, in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? Yes. This can't be real. I said yes? I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this. Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we? But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you. I wasn't expecting me to have another voice in me. Once again, the video cut off. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in the school forever. And then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She'd sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her this question, she answered the same as everyone else. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie, looks like it broke. Out of service.
What? It just so happened to break now?
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass, you get the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it would just be more of the same. You'd ask them the question and they'll all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge, exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered nothing. I remembered something. The opposite, quite actually. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
どうやら
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
ね
Strange, isn't it? It It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed too obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Ding dong, bing bong. Oh my god, Len, is it finally time?
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black. There is no storm that wouldn't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to the drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll all get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again, at you know where. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then, this is the end. Get ready, Lan. Get ready! I guess I'm the first one this time.
大輝くん
You're early, Makoto.
ね
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
でも
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said. Byakuya! Byakuya? They arrived one after another. They were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was a deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
呼ばれて飛び出てジェノサイ
Len?
I don't even know what she's saying.
She said I'm late.
Latte! Oh,
I'm late.
I'm late.
I'm
I should have
latte.
stayed between the R and I.
I'm latte.
燃える
Ah, strong silent mice are so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
私の前遊びで
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shift the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, very progressive. Action!
Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy ghost faces, I see. Okay, well then, let's begin. This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Climaxium sorrow.
いいわ
You're right. This is the final class trial. And this time, it will be fair.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I would take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win the game super fair and square. And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Enough of your tedious rival. Begin the trial already.
Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below. So don't try and run away.
Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. It's time.
We've been streaming for 12 hours now.
Whatever. It's not my longest stream, so that's fine.
Yeah, true.
This will be over in no time. Yeah, I have a feeling this is gonna be the longest trial ever, Byakuya. With an inexplicable
Probably.
confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed.
Why are they so silent, I wonder?
Huh?
I wonder why they all are so silent.
Well, I have two theories, because I don't actually remember the reasoning, right? Either they all received the picture where Makoto wasn't in, and now they all suspect Makoto of being the mastermind, Because again, he doesn't have an ultimate like everyone else. He's just the ultimate lucky student, and he got into raffle. Or each of them got a picture where each of them was not present, and therefore they suspect themselves are the mastermind. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Oh. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
だけど
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
でも
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
それが
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way towards the opening, step after step towards the gaping maw. Resolved this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes, and sight felt away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. Ooh, and I'm gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin!